So yeah, we're now live on YouTube. So if you want to pop over, we'll continue the chat over there. Jonas is yeah, mate. I just saw your comment. I know I did call up the quiz on Friday night. Which one? Oh yeah, I think I tipped. I said Sydney. It was a shocking guess, but hey, thanks everyone who's been on the TikTok feed. I'll be back next Wednesday. I'll chat to you soon. Thanks for your questions and comments. I'll talk to you later. See you, Aiden. Give me one sec, guys. Got to get the mic in the right place too. Pants off and socks on, fellas. Is that a direct quote from me? I do recall saying that. Oh, hey, Kayla.
Hey.
Very, very sexy. It looks nice. Do you want to show the guys?
No, that's okay.
Oh, what are you wearing that to?
The 21st.
Is this swingers party? Oh, sorry.
No.
Sorry. Nice. That looks good.
Thanks.
Yeah. You happy with it?
Yeah, I think so. We'll know on the night.
That's fair. Yeah, that sparkly G-string you've got to go.
Don't! You're so fast.
Yikes. So sorry about that, guys. Maybe I do the live like this. Like a radio commentator.
You should.
Welcome to SuperCoach. Cool.
You haven't eaten the tiny titties.
I forgot to bring them like 2 weeks in a row. I'm not going to eat them. I'm going to bring them for the students. Use them in a lunchtime activity.
As a prize.
Yes. You sure you don't want to show the guys?
Are you going to do a room reveal?
I am not going to do a room reveal now.
Why?
Because it's a pigsty.
I heard that they want it.
Seriously, bro. This chick. Am I right, guys? I don't think she can hear me, but she walked in. Hey, buddy.
You're really selfish.
Hey, stay safe out there.
You too.
Cool. Do you need a beanie?
What was it saying there?
Fight MND. Big phrase.
No. I respect it.
Is she in the mirror? Oh, nearly.
No, the mirror's there.
I nearly got you. Oh, here's my phone. My old phone.
So you found your phone and your key this week.
This is a good day.
A good week.
Yeah, it's a good week. Because I need a burner. Oh, I need a burner phone.
Oh, really?
Don't ask questions. Yeah, just need one.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay. Do you like the back of it?
Yeah, it's quite nice.
A little bit there.
That bit I don't like as much. No,
Hey,
I'm just being honest.
it's part of the dress.
Yeah, and I'm just saying I hate it. No,
Like asshole.
nah. Ass looking good though. All right, sorry about that. Too much, too far. Anyway, gamble responsibly. Cool. All right. Well, welcome to Shorty's YouTube live and interactions with my housemates. So, yes, amusement. What's up? Jack is in the house, pants off. Oh, Zayden, what's going on, mate? Hope you're well. Amusement, he's up and about. Deegan, short. What do we do with Sheasel? Oh, mate. Personally, I need to know if he's going to come back in the last round. I need to know. If we can't get a line of sight on that, then probably you trade. And you probably go to someone like Whitfield or Sinclair or Sicily or, there's a range of blokes. But I'll do a bit more of an in-depth look at my best options on my preview tomorrow night. Hey, Craig, how are you? Hawks are back, Shorty. Hope you're well. Thanks, mate. Hope you're well. Good to hear from you. And the Hawks are definitely back, mate. They're flying. They are flying. Oh, and for those playing along at home, that is a pig hat. Yeah, true story. Pants off and socks on. Uncle Akko, what is going on? What's up, Top G? Not much, mate. How are you? Good to see you. Josh, 3 trades. Well, you're doing better than most, including a boost. This is the most disciplined man on the planet Earth. And have Sheasel and English use all 3 or hold one for the GF if I make it and trim that mustache. Shorty going to flip to OnlyFans next. I would. Well, yeah, if you need to, I'd trade Sheasel and English. If you're going for grand final, yeah, go your best lineup for this week. So, yeah, if that means using all 3 trades to have a full 22 lineup, then I'd do it. Jonas Shorty wishes he was holding a big stick. Show the guys amusement. Mum told me to do the dishes. I told her they're already Western Bulldogs. It was at this moment she knew the dishes were washed. Well played. Yeah, look, mate, that was a disappointing loss, wasn't it? Very disappointing. They should have. It's the old term. You just got to get it done. That was a you just got to get it done game. You know, they're not easy. It's hard to travel, but they just had to go over there and they had to get it done, and they didn't. Hey, Jace, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Jack, you're a dangerous man. Oh, whoa, amusement. Studi's in the house. Hello, Shorty. People have been messaging me claiming you were running your mouth about me. Is there any truth? No, I wasn't running my mouth about you, mate. I did watch a bit of your video and that was that. But yeah, I'm not interested in getting involved in the drama. That is for sure. Lukey, what's going on, mate? Hey, Shorty, how are you? I'm pretty good, mate. How are you? Thoughts on the Cats game on Saturday, and do you think Freo make finals? I haven't looked super into every one of their there's probably 3, probably 1 or 2 makes it out of Carlton, Dogs, and Freo. I think they've got a tough run from memory. I feel like they will miss, but yeah, I'd have to have a bit of a deeper look. And the Cats game was awesome. Like that was just hard fought. That was those games that your side plays and you're just like, that's great. Like they have just come switched on, and that's what it's all about. So yeah, we love that. We love that. Just getting a bit of a feel for how many zeros people have this week. I'm assuming not many will have 3, but I'll put it out there. Jason, she's going to slap you, Shorty. Luke, where is Caitlin going tonight? Nah, she was just trying on a dress for the weekend. Could Grundy go big? Oh, he's always capable, but he hasn't been in great form. Who have they got? Oh, they've got the Dons. Oh, yeah. It's a possibility, but he's not one that I'd really be looking keen on for a VC. Zayden with the old Tom. What's going on, mate? Luke. Oh, don't we just answered that? Jack, Lions to bounce back this week after last week. Yeah, I think so. I've tipped the Lions. Pies are struggling too, and it always makes a bit of a difference when their seasons come to an end. So, yeah. Luke, do you think Carlton makes final, Shorty? Also, thoughts on the ending of the Dons and Suns? Yeah, I think the Blues will make it, but, gee, they're not playing well, are they? And, yeah, that was a crazy finish. I love Mac Andrew. You guys know how much I love him. He's been good to me this year in SuperCoach. I don't know how the Dons keep finding a way. It's almost like both these clubs have let down their fans so much this year, and it was such a weird way to finish it. But yeah, a few questions about that ending of the game in the quiz. So there's a little heads up for you. Oh, Peyton's in the house. What's going on? Daniel, shout me out. You said you would. Well, there you go, Peyton. There's a shout out to you, mate. Hope your day went well. Yes, you did say you'd jump on, didn't you? Luke, genuine breaking news. Ash Hansen has pulled out of the West Coast coaching job. Well, there you go. I heard on the midweek tackle. There you go, mate. Bit of a surprise, I would have thought. Yeah, because I thought he might have, given former Eagle. Peyton saying it again. Yes, I did, mate. Hopefully you stuck around to hear that one. But gave you a little shout out there, mate. Hope your day treated you nicely. Ruby Leach is in the house too. What's going on, Ruby? Joshy, what's going on? Good to be back. Good to have you back, mate. Good to have you back. Yeah, look, I think it's between you and DR, mate. Like, I'm not even going to comment. Like, it's between you guys. I think it's probably best to just be left in the past. But yeah, it's not something that I feel any need to inject myself in. Peyton, I'm on your live on 3 devices. Now that's commitment. That is commitment. Bazooka, what's going on, mate? How are you? I'm pretty good, thank you. Pretty good. Josh, would you burn your last trade to trade Fisher as my 23rd to a better 23rd, or just hold trade for 1 week just in case there's an injury? I'd definitely hold until Thursday, because I think with Sheasel being out, there's every chance that he might come in. So let's wait and see. But yeah, I think hypothetically, if he doesn't come back, yeah, I'd trade him to a better one. Oh, yeah, we answered that one from Peyton. Takes me a little while to get through the comments because it's different on TikTok. I'll do whatever pops up. But on YouTube, I tend to just go like one by one. So if you've chucked a comment in, I will get to it. Just might take me a bit of time. Josh, thoughts on Noah Anderson? Got D's at home and Richmond to finish, worth a punt. Yeah, he's a good point of difference. Yeah, definitely. I think, they're two teams that occasionally tag, and he does struggle with the tag, but Anderson's capable of going big. So worth a dice roll for sure. Sturdy, what's this? I'm hearing about Sheasel being out. Yeah, he's definitely out this week. And potentially the whole year. Jack, 3. Oh, yeah, the poll. What do we got? Yes, it looks like a quarter of you will have 1 donut, and there's actually 20% that have 2+ donuts. 53% have a full side. So yeah, there'll be some with donuts, and there won't be many with 22 premiums. That'll be the interesting bit. Yeah, Jack needs Dowling to come back. Got a bloody good quiz for you tonight too. I reckon it's a tough one. Josh, hey Shorty, I told you the Giants would win. By the way, I got 7 tips. What the hell? I got 3, mate. No, you did say that, and I could not see it happening. So well played. G Money, Shorty, how are you, pal? Quite well. How are you? Seriously, my SuperCoach is cooked. Kerno on field. Will Day as my pod subbed off. Seriously, more trades needed. Yeah, Kerno has been. I've had a reasonable year this year. It's not a great year, but it's been okay. But guys like Fisher coming in, Oliver coming in, Kerno coming in, like those lower end premiums have been a disaster. Geez, someone's throwing something around in the cupboard there. What is going on? Slow as. Jonas, Sheasel is in a moon boot, wants to play next week, but sounded delusional if he thinks the Kangas. Yeah, you're probably right. Like, why would you risk him? It's a good point. Luke, I'm going. All right, Shorty, been very busy though. Yeah, it was great performance from the Cats. To be honest, I'm not surprised they won. If Carlton makes finals, Freo will be the one to drop out. Yeah, fair. Look, I was surprised. I did not think they could get it done, but credit to them. Probably Tracy going out and Darcy was a big help. Peyton, thanks. Daniel Logan says hi. Thanks, mate. I hope you're well, guys. G'day, Logan. Hoodie, Shorts, your Cats were too good for my Dockers last week. Miss Tracy bad. Bossy was dropping everything, and it really cost us. On a different note, how good is Sean Manor? Yeah, look, it was a pretty good game. I would imagine as a neutral, that was a pretty good one to watch. I was just down at the Anglesea pub watching it with a few mates, and it was a hectic finish. So yeah, Manor's a good player. Good to see him get the go because he's been playing VFL for years. So yeah, it's good. Amusement and Studi, just having a bit of back and forth. Peyton, Daniel, you're slow at reading the chat. Jeez, bit of feedback there. But you should see me early in the year, mate, when we've got like stacks more comments. Takes me ages. But Ruby says, g'day. Joe, in a big cash league prelim final, who do I bring in for Sheasel? I really like Jack Sinclair, to be honest. Whitfield's probably have a look at it. It might be dependent because there's stacks of options, right? You've got Hayden Young, you got Jordan Clark, you got McGovern, you got Stuart like Dacos. They're everywhere. Have a look at your opponent. See if it's a big cash league, look at your opponent's side and see who they've got. See how you're matching up. Look at the projected scores. Like, do you feel like you need a point of difference? Do you need like just a safe pick? Do you feel like you need someone who is capable of going 140 plus? Sort of judge it on that. That's the way I'd approach it. Studi, well, I guess I will go Sheasel to Sicily, which will leave me with enough cash to dump Walsh for Treloar. Yeah, fair. Treloar's been so impressive, hasn't he? So impressive. Jack, thinking for captains, either Neil, VC, or Butters into Bontempelli. Don't have Cherry, but also, but he's an obvious C. Yeah, definitely. Cherry's, the clear captain choice. He's been a ridiculous option. Like, he's played so well this year. I'm just going to jot a couple of these things down so I can talk about them on Thursday. But yeah, I think having Bontempelli involved is always a good option. Butters is always a fair shout. Who have they got? Oh yeah, the showdown. Oh shit, excuse me. Yeah, even if you got Goulden, Neil always a good option. Could get a bit of attention from Bedford's playing, isn't he? Or is he out? Can't remember. Luke, I'll be tipping West Coast against Carlton. Who are you tipping for that game? I've tipped West Coast, mate. Yeah, I have as well. I really want to win Tizio's tipping comp. Yeah, I'm the same, mate. Like, I need to take a couple of risks I'm 4 down. I'm third, but I'm 4 behind second and first in my work tipping comp. So yeah, times are tough. So I do think West Coast are a pretty good chance, but I was also partly a point of difference tip. Studio, hopefully I move up in the top K. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Good luck for that. Logan's rolled in. How are you, mate? What's going on? Jonas, can Carlton pull off a miracle this week in WA with the Shorties Hot Guys list of players out? I think it would be pretty hard. Like, not impossible, but no Mackay, no Kerno. And Jack Martin's out. Like, I don't know where they're going to get their goals from. And they've been struggling to kick goals anyway. Amusement on 5K off trading in Studi. Oh, jeez. These boys are getting a little rowdy. Luke, thoughts on the culture at Melbourne, Shorty? I mean, obviously I don't fully know, but Neil Bullen's leaving, Petrarca, you got all the Oliver stuff. I don't know. It's hard to know unless you're fully in there. They've clearly had a good culture because they've had success. But how is it now? You'd suggest there's some murmurings going on because something seems a bit off. Studi, it's not easy reading live chat, especially when there's like 90 people watching. Believe me, I have experienced it. Yeah, well, definitely. Earlier in the season, I'll sometimes get 80 to 100, and hard to keep up. That is for sure. Widescreen TV. Would you consider yourself the sexiest SuperCoach content creator? Look, I'll leave that out there to the eye of the beholder. You guys can let me know, but yeah, look, SuperCoach George is a pretty sexy man, isn't he? I don't know. You tell me. Jack, either Neil or Butters, great options because it's big games. They both need to win. Yeah, absolutely. Oh shit! Sure, he's fucking getting tired, but not sure if Neil gets tagged. But I feel he's in for a huge game. Yeah, and it's definitely worth considering that. I think at this stage of the year, it almost helps when the Guns have a game they've got to perform in. I think they get up for it a bit more. So I think that's important to note. Hoodie T, Darcy Jones is a premium, mate. He's playing well. I cannot believe it. Like, he's been great. Held him on my bench for ages, and yeah, it's been helpful. Luke, thoughts on the ending to North Eagles? I don't know how North dropped that. Yeah, I agree. I sort of think if you're going to really advance and take the next step, you got to win those games. And they would have practiced that sort of stuff. Like, how'd they blow that lead? I've got no idea. And how did they blow it with Oscar Allen crumbing the ball? Like, how does that happen? Studi, West Coast had no chance against Carlton. Well, I'm not sure I agree with that, but would be interested to hear your logic there. Peyton, my little sis, who is 8, sub to you, Winter. Oh, that's very nice. Thank you, Winter. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Amusement, Andrew Dillon won't allow the Blues to miss the finals. Isn't that right? There is Winter. There you go. Hey, Winter, how are you? Hope your day went well, mate. Amusement. Studies talking Andrew Dillon. I think that might be a bit between him and Amusement. Jonas, the un-Aussie team for 2024. Worst players. Fantasia and Billings. Yeah. Shocking, isn't it? Who are my nominations? Gee, that's a tough one. Let's have a look at the clubs. See if anyone springs to mind. Controversial, but do you throw Nat Fife in there? He's killed my SuperCoach, both classic and draft, and it may be the worst kick of the footy in the whole league. Maybe harsh, but yeah, it's so hard to think of players like that off the top of your head. But oh Jesus, I actually slept decent last night, but Shorty's feeling tired. Winter, I'm not 8. just clarifying that. Jack, I would say definitely Shorty is up there as one of the sexiest men, not just content creators. That Mo is doing things for Jonas. Yeah, I think Jonas does like the Mo. I would say that is correct. Amusement over and under 17.5 the last 18 games to be match fixed. Controversial there. Norwich, I'm back after playing the 1% club. Got to 40%. Yeah, okay. Is that good or not? Like, did you get the 1% question or not? Also, who's sticking around for the quiz? Let me know. Widescreen TV. Melbourne had the easiest path to the GF, most overrated premiership side ever. Took on a team that weren't even allowed to train and travelled more than any other team in a final series in history. Yeah, a bit harsh, I think, to say the most overrated premiership side. Like, you can have your opinions on where they sit, but a premiership side is a premiership side. They're not easy to win. And let's not forget, the Dogs were up and about, was it halfway through the third? So it wasn't like it was one-way traffic the whole way through. I think they're a pretty good side. You know, there's some premiership teams that are better than others, but bit harsh. Peyton, I forgot your 9 now. Yeah, there you go. That makes that other comment make a bit more sense. Just a little correction there on the age. Luke, another poll. Have you got one for me? What do you want? Widescreen TV, no problem with Melbourne. They're just severely overrated. There's a reason they haven't won a final since. Yeah, I mean, look, they definitely caught fire. They're no dynasty like we probably expected them to be. But in that point in time, they were certainly impressive. Jack, Billings was the stupidest trade-in I did this year. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Yeah, it's crazy looking back and seeing some of the trades. You're like, oh, geez. Studi. It'll remain a mystery, my friend. Luke, I know you don't like Hawthorn, Shorty, but thoughts on them doing the selfies after they win? I like it. It's not that I don't hate Hawthorn. They've got a special place in my heart that has caused me pain. But I love what they're doing right now. They're probably one of the most exciting teams to watch. They've got a bit of pizzazz about them. I like the selfies, to be honest. I think I love the celebrations. It brings the younger fans in. It's exciting. I rate it. Hoodie T, weird whenever Dockers versus Geelong, the away team always wins. We've gotten the stick over you at GMHBA. Yeah, that's true. It's weird, isn't it? Like, you're one of the few teams, probably you and the Giants, that can knock us off consistently at home. And then, yeah, somehow we managed to beat you over there. It was a bit of an upset, but I will take it. Studi, the most overrated premiership side is obviously Bulldogs 2016. Yeah, look, I don't really like that conversation, to be honest. Like, I mean, yeah, it's sort of like saying who's the worst 250 plus gamer of all time. Like, of course, there's going to be one, but if you've got to that point, you're pretty bloody good. Like, it's almost like picking the poorest of the best. There's always going to be someone that's on the lowest rung, but it's a pretty good category. Jack, I've been following some gun tipper and betting man I saw on TikTok and made some good cash for little bets last few weeks. He's up 70K this year. Might have to let me know who this guy is. Jonas, lamest school predator stash I have ever seen. Wow, Jonas, that's I like your jokes on me, mate, but that's a little harsh. It's a little harsh. Luke, at the end of the year, I want to get more tips than Langers. At the moment, we have the exact amount. Wow, there you go. Hey, any chance to win overall? How close are you? Because Langers was on top, wasn't he? Nice, Jack. He's staying for the quiz. We love it. We love that. Luke, when do the Suns next make finals, Shorty? Yeah, well, saying next is generous. Yeah, when in general would be the question. But don't think they'll make it next year. I think maybe 2026. I think when we get that next wave, I still think they need more. And I think the likes of Rogers, Walter, even someone like Will Graham, I think when they get a couple more seasons under their belt, I think that might be what pushes them. They'll be in and around the mark next year, but yeah. Josh, may the best team win on Saturday night. Are you going? I'll probably either sit level 1 or level 2 or 3. Yeah, good luck, Josh. I'm not going. I've got an engagement party on Saturday. It's kind of afternoon. It's one of those it's like a little twilight engagement. So won't be able to watch, but I won't be able to go, but I'll be watching. So yeah, it's one of those games where it's not 50-50. Like we should be favourites, but bit of a banana peel game. It could slip us up. We'll have to wait and see. Norwich, I think the team that wins the flag deserves it. Yeah, I tend to agree. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I tend to agree with the premiership thing. Jonas, Carlton forward line this week. McGovern, Owies, Motlop, Williams, Hollands, Kennedy, Cripps, swapping. That could be the worst forward six you'll ever see, like respectfully. I mean, McGovern's going to have to do something. I mean, how many career goals is there across that list? I mean, Owies would have a few. Cripps would have a few from a midfield point of view. There ain't much. McGovern would have a few from his Adelaide days. Hoodie T collab with George next year. I've done one collab with George, and I would like to. I do want to do a bit more with DR and Spills. It's very hard to find the time. Oh, Winter's staying for the quiz. Good stuff. Normally do the quiz about 8:40, 8:35, 8:40. Peyton, Shorty, I'm going to read my little sis a book because she's going to bed and she says hi. Okay, that's very nice of you, mate. Well, you have a good rest of your night, all right? I'll see you tomorrow. Jonas, Jack, the same. Sister Shorty asked. Whoa, these guys have long memories. Norwich, who do you think will be the team that most shocks us for 2025 and the team that underperforms who's good that won't do good? Okay, who do you think will be the team that most shocks us? Team that shocks us from a good point of view, I could see North Melbourne bouncing up the ladder big time next year. And I reckon, what was the other part of your question? The team that underperforms. I think we'll see Melbourne drop off a bit. They already have. And depending, honestly, for some reason, I feel like we might drop back a bit. I think the Adelaide Crows might be a disappointment again. They are a bit of a tease. So, yeah, I don't see them rapidly improving. Where are we? What time's the quiz, says Jack? Yeah, probably do it in about 20 minutes. I'll put the code out on Blook It in about 20 minutes. Because we don't have as many people in the stream. So I normally do it like 1:45, but when we're smashing through the questions, might do it a bit earlier. Luke, I was leading Tizio's competition after the Swans and Pies games, but then got 2 for the rest of the round, and dropped a 3rd. He's just got a better margin than me, though. We're both 123. Nice, mate, nice. Yeah, I think I'm 125 and a bad margin. So, yeah, I've got some work to do. Norwich, I'm tipping West Coast by 77. Jesus Christ. Luke, how is Langers and Tizio? Yeah, good. It's Tizio's birthday coming up. So, got his party on Friday night, which would be cool. And, yeah, Langers is good. Was talking to him today. So, yeah, no, he's going well. Oh, Carl's in the house. Look out. Short dog flying the flag and fronting up week in, week out. No front running in team short dog. That's it, mate. You got to front up. And it has to be done. You know, you got to. Here's a little poll for you. Does Shorty keep doing lives sometimes in the off season? Now, be honest. If you just prefer them footy related, that's cool. You don't have to blow wind up my ass. But because I do enjoy doing the lives. So would you like to see? They won't be every week because I do like a bit of a break, a bit of a recharge. But do I occasionally just drop in for random live? SDS joined on Sword Play Podcast and it was a good listen, says Jack. Nice. Yeah, they're good episode. They're good operators. Carl, the other content creators don't have Shorty's charisma and stamina. Oh, look, we try and just be consistent and reliable over here, even if we're not doing the best in the actual game. Sturdy Richmond 2025 premiers. Wow. Look, if the Tigers win the flag in 2025, mate, I'll do my live in a mankini. Hoodie shorts. At least you didn't have any trading Goulden in 2023. Shocker trade this year. Yeah, true. Good point. There were a couple that were close. For a sec, I thought Matty Rowell was going to be an absolute tragedy. But no, good point. Jack, North and Sons, if they can get stuff together, as my tip for them pushing the 8. Yeah, fair play. Jonas, SDS, some drunk super coach is a Shorty wannabe. He's a good man. He came to my goal kicking. I like SDS. And hey, we shouldn't be beating up on the other creators, you know? It's a good community we got going. And we all got different levels of viewership and different looks on it. But, you know, it's a good community. Norwich, as a Melbourne fan, I don't think we will get better. Yeah, I tend to agree. A lot of unrest, even Viney. Like, yeah, I mean, you've got to find something forward of the ball. You've got to find something forward of the ball. Like Van Rooyen will come on, but it's just some of it's system, but also, yeah, there's just no real star factor. And I feel like Fritsch has been a bit off too. Jack, don't disrespect my boy Steve. We love that. Our team is a mess right now in relation to Melbourne, wasn't it? Yes, fair play. Luke, does Matthew Nicks get sacked at the end of the year? Or the end of next year? Look, there'll be a bit of pressure mounting on him if they can't perform next year, definitely. I wouldn't say he would, but it's a chance. Carl, commiserations to anyone with Turtison trifecta of English. Oh, yeah, Curnow and Sheasel. Yeah, heartbreaker. Yeah, that is a disaster. It's putting us to the test. It really is. Is that legit, Sturdy? That many tips? Winter, I think this is my fave channel now. Oh, thanks, mate. That's very kind. Very kind of you. Jeez, it's people want the lives. I love that. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. I will have to drop in a bit over the off season. I'll have to drop in. Yeah, I don't know how it'll look. But I'll definitely drop in. Maybe a bit more like just random. Yeah, SDS is in. Look out. He's in the house. Josh Martin, I'm going for back-to-back in the quiz. Good luck, mate. Good luck, Jonas. Jack, yeah, Steve's cool, but the comment is real. Norwich, yeah, he's talking to Studi. SDS, he goes at him. Yeah, come on, he's a good man, SDS. Carl, Shorty, line it up, go bang. Can the Catters swoop and sneak off with the flag? Oh, look, I'd be stunned. I'd be absolutely stunned. I'm starting to dare to dream a little bit because if we can finish top 2, which is possible, you never know. But look at that midfield. Like that midfield can't win a flag, can it? Like it'd take Paddy Dangerfield to go nuts. It'd take something out of the ordinary from Tanner Bruin or Max Holmes to really go insane. I'd be surprised. Norwich, that's why we sing the song Studi's the best. Love you, Jack. Luke, what's happening with the live streams when the footy finishes? Yeah, look, I normally just break for a long time, but I do enjoy them. So, yeah, there'll be no rhyme or reason to it, mate. I'll probably just pop in whenever, but they'll pop up. How frequently, I don't know. Jonas Carl Manny's comment about the shy guy Bolton now giving up on the first efforts was gold. Norwich for sure. We need live streams. Oh, thanks, mate. Pumping up SDS. Studi, thoughts on the song? Studi's the best. Not sure I'm familiar with it, mate. Norwich, maybe some look at quizzes in the off season. Yes, I normally do a quiz night, so I reckon some stage through the finals we do a bit of a quiz night. Carl, sucks, Jack. Go hard all year and have it impacted by something you can't do anything about. Yeah. Probably the most frustrating thing about SuperCoach, isn't it? Geez, 95% on the pig hat. All right, the people have spoken. This is screenshot opportunities. I mean, we do it for the people. It's done for the people, man. It has to be done. Oh my god, the pig's out of control. I mean, if that doesn't get you going, nothing will. So we'll leave the pig on for a little bit. SDS, Brad the milkman approves of my comment. Where is Bradley? Where is he? This pig won't sit properly. Luke, can you message me after the stream when Tizio's birthday is? I want to send him a birthday message. His birthday is on, well, the party's Friday. He's on Monday. Zayden, can you buy me a membership for Chase's gym? I'm not sure I can buy you a membership, but hopefully you can get one because the gym's it's a good outlet. Oh, geez. The yes vote for the pig has dropped since I put it on, so maybe the people are speaking. They hate the pig. Carl, he's on the never ever again list. Shite, he can't even get up in half rap power. Yeah, he's an interesting one. I feel like he's a bit stale at the Tigers. If he goes to Freo or something, could go all right. Could go all right. Norwich, how do journalists not get in trouble for making things up every time? I still don't get how Tom Morris has a job involved in the AFL. I mean, everyone deserves a second chance. I mean, I don't think there's many in the top line that make stuff up. I think they do sometimes get stuff wrong, but they get a lot right too. So, and look, I think Tom Morris made a massive fuck up, but I mean, look at someone like Ben Cousins. I mean, he's back in footy now, and it's great. It's great to see him get his life back on track. And he's had that many chances, that many stuff ups. You know, look at Gary Lyon. He was all over the shop. Things happen. I think second chances are all right. Jack, I think for Melbourne, they are missing Angus Brayshaw. Yeah, Brayshaw is a big, big miss. That's for sure. Norwich, Channel 7, Channel 9, or Channel 10? Honestly, Channel 10 is... I really like their coverage. I remember the Saturday night, the fifth quarter, I think it was, and they used to have before the bounce and stuff. So I like that. Channel 7, weirdly, is probably my least liked. Top tier is Bruce and Dennis for 7. But Channel 9 had some good days, like when they had Gary, JB, and Brian, Danny Frawley, like commentating that was elite stuff. Drinking has helped him, eh? Look out. Geez, we've got a bit of a backup here on the on the questions. Widescreen TV, does Adam Simpson coach again? If yes, where? I think he will. I've got no real inkling as to where, but I just get the sense he will. I couldn't really tell you. Norwich, whoever said no to the lives can go. At least they're being honest. Bazooka, give us a cooking stream in the off season. The cooking stream, man. You might just get a piece of toast from me. You never know. But maybe. Shorty on the slow cooker. Norwich, always some little nuggets trying to ruin everything. Piggy. Hoodie, who's your favourite Docker player ever? Oh, it's hard to go past Pavlich. We love the Pav. Paul Duffield, there's a random one for you. I used to have some good times with him on my SuperCoach side. But yeah, hard to go past the Pav. I love some of his goals, streaming out of the centre. Pav as a midfielder, that was sexy. Luke, I better win the quiz tonight. Been disappointing in the quiz the last few weeks. Where do Hawthorn finish at the end of the year, Shorty? Well, good luck in the quiz, mate. We won't be far off that. Maybe give me 10 minutes and we'll get the quiz out. I think the Hawks will win a final, so I think they'll finish, maybe 6th, something like that. But I think it's more about look out for them next year. Give me thoughts on the pig. Do you love him or do you hate him? I'm also open to names for the pig. Where were we up to? There we are. Norwich. I think Geelong need to get Luke Davies-Uniacke and Riley O'Brien. O'Brien will definitely leave the club. Okay. He was dropped early in the year. Mate, I'd bloody love those. I don't think we're getting Luke Davies-Uniacke. And I think we're okay in the rucks. I think we got Conway, and I think Neil and DeConning will help out. So, but yeah, that'd be brutal for the Crows if he left. Anonymous Shorty Pow. Good evening, Shorty. Top 5 womanizer mates. Well, I would never be friends with fellas like that. So clearly can't give you a top 5 to whoever this anonymous fan is. SDS, Shorty, where are we sitting for the Cats Hawks, Granny? Yeah, mate, they're flying, aren't they? They are flying. Oh, are you going to that is it the round 24 thing with Brad? That I can't remember what the date is. Was it 20? Oh, you'll have to remind me. But yeah, you going along to that, mate? Look, poll for a room tour, mate. This room is in no state for a room tour. Norwich, or you get Christian Petrarca did Tommy Morris say that? Man, I hope he gets that one right. Jack, the pants are off and the sock is on. It's a dangerous combo, Jack. Carl, nothing against Hawk supporters, but would throw toys out of the cot if they win the flag. Have never known anything like true suffering. The competent, well-organised dogs. Yeah, I agree. Happy to see them playing a good style of footy, but they need to suffer more. I'm sorry. They need to suffer more. They have been down for a bloody 5 minutes, That's what I was thinking when they were smashing the Blues. I was partly entertained, but I was also like, are you for real? These bloody Hawthorn pricks don't know what hard times are. But some might argue Geelong fans don't either, so maybe I can't talk. Norwich, the school students might bully you. For the pig, maybe. I'm not sure how many had tuned in at this point, but man, 75% love the pig and 25% hate the pig. Now, for those 25%, could I get some feedback on the pig? Why is the hate coming through? I think he's a likable guy. Jack Brad's doing the 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. shift. Wow. That is brutal. Luke, I'll send a birthday message for him to you after stream. No worries, mate. Thank you. This is the best channel. Thank you, Winter. It's very kind, mate. Thank you. G Money asking him, man. Yeah, I'm happy to just skip by that one. I thought it was probably, pretty happy to skip that. Tom Morris is just different in my opinion. Yeah, fair enough. And hey, that's what makes the world go around, mate. Is the opinions. I like listening to him. I think he's a good newsbreaker, but we don't always have to like the same people. That's fine. Jonas Shorty, if the pig hat covers your face, you might be a chance with Caitlin. Oh, Jonas, you're breaking my heart, bro. Harry, g'day, shorty. Hope you're well, mate. Likewise, good to see you pop in. Tim English on my never again list and never going anywhere near a key 4DG Kerno. 3 donuts this week. Ouch. Yeah. They hurt you, don't they? And English has been a bit of a nightmare. He's been very inconsistent this year. And yeah, I'm feeling your Kerno pain there. So frustrating. Channel 10, he's all about it. Oh, there's Winter's comment I read out. Luke, how long does Simon Goodwin last at Melbourne, shorty? Oh, it's hard to get a read. I think they'd want to perform better over the next year or two. I think a premiership coach always gets a lot more buy-in, like they get a bit of extra time. But yeah, at the moment they look like a team that probably needs a bit of a fresh voice, or they need some fresh something. Jack, I have to support Channel 9 because my auntie is the general manager of Queensland. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Nice work. That's a very impressive job. That sounds like it'd be pretty fun. Norwich, Uze is the most unserious coach. Yeah, he's pretty low-key from the Tigs, isn't it? When you're off Broadway, you don't hear much. Adam Simpson to Melbourne. Look out. Craig, or Carl says, Craig McCrame, shorty. Oh, McRae. Suki Lala or Fearless, exposer of AFL corruption. Now, I think he'd want that moment back. I think he said it before. Like, he's probably, he's maybe not wrong, but didn't look or sound great when you've had, two of your players running over the mark against North Melbourne and nothing happens, So, no, not his best moment, I don't think. Ozjan, Freo Goat, Kepler Bradley, yeah. Sean McManus, Clive Waterhouse, Byron Shammer, Reece Palmer. There's some random ass names. That's a random ass name there, Studi. Carl. Oh, and there it is, Clive Waterhouse. Daylight, bit more daylight, length of the Flemington Straight. Any other Freo player. I remember I had a Clive Waterhouse footy card, the most random thing. Winter, wear the pig more. Yeah, I might have to. Maybe the pig just comes out on special occasions. Zayden, the pig name should be Butcher. Yikes. Poor pig. Jonas, Shorty, go through your leagues. I'm playing a prelim versus Carter. Shorty SuperCoach 2. That's a hectic name, mate. That is a hectic name. Also, we won't be far off the quiz. Thanks to everyone who's hung around. I'll put the code out probably in maybe 5 minutes. Norwich, most improved player, Kyle Lohman, Josh Tracy, D'Ambrosio, Impey, Caldwell, Guthrie. Look, of that list, I think D'Ambrosio is right up there because he's probably all Australian. Caldwell, over a small period of time, has really gone bang. And Tracy, I mean, they're all great. I wouldn't put Impey in there because he's been around for a while, but and to be fair, Guthrie's probably got a bit more plaudits this year, but he was very good last year as well. But yeah, D'Ambrosio to go from sort of not on a list to all Australian, that's pretty impressive. Jack, any Melbourne supporters know if Marty Hall will hold his spot? Because would love that if Sheasel is out. 0 trades for 4 weeks. Man, he's holding on for grim life. Brutal. Where are we? Norwich. Oh, Tom Morris said Petrarca's unhappy and might seek a trade. He's got 5 years. Yeah, look, I think both are true. He's got 5 years, but we've seen play. I mean, Dan Houston's got 5 years. He'll be leaving, so I think it's 4 years. But look, from what I'm hearing, there is a bit of disgruntlement, particularly after the way everything was handled with his injury. So, love him or hate him, I think Tommy could be on the money on this one. Winter, Logan, and Peyton won't bully Daniel. No, they won't. They're a couple of legends, mate. So they'll look after me. Norwich, Jack, probably since it is near the end of the season. Yes, I think that was around Marty Hoare. G Money, perfect name for the pig. Chris P. Bacon. That's We'll whip out Chris every now and then. Norwich, no idea why Wakefield got dropped. Yeah, I thought he was going all right. He certainly looked like he got a bit of class. Jack, 5 years on, serious, good money. Been making a lot of his TikTok recipes, and they are actually good. High protein, high volume. Would recommend, shorty. Yeah, look, there's one thing over the summer holidays. I need to start cooking a bit more. I need to add some things to my repertoire, but I've been saying that for a long time. Look, we might just go through. I've only got a few minutes before I'm going to just quiz, so we might just go through a few names that I haven't touched on. SDS round 24 Sunday, I believe it would be. Nothing set in stone yet at this stage. Taking Brad the MCG members on Sunday. You're more than welcome to come. Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I don't think I'll be able to make Sunday. I've got a lunch on down in Torquay, but I'd be keen to watch a game with you in round 24. That'd be cool. Carl went the dart over Kerno. Wasn't looking good early doors, but looking okay now. Yeah, you're right. It took an interesting start, but he's come good. And Kerno has been a disaster. Here we go, Tom Morris. Just trying to watch my fave streamer wear a pig hat, and someone's giving me the old chirp in the chat. I know it's a tough world out there, Tom. It really is, mate. It's a tough world. Carl got you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Harvey, we haven't got the Harvey yet. G'day, Shorty. What's that on your head? Yeah, look, the pig's falling apart. Look, the cupboard door was open. I saw the pig. I put it out to the fans. They demanded the pig. There's some other random ass things up there. Maybe we'll get them out. Let's not get too carried away, but maybe I'll get them out next stream, maybe. Carl, he's bouncing back. Yeah, class is permanent, mate. You'll bounce back. Harvey says, by the way, we're in the grand final for footy. Awesome, mate. Good job. We lost the first week of finals, and if we won that, we would have gone straight through to the grand final, but we lost, so we had to play on Sunday. Won by a point. Wow, good job, mate. That's awesome. How are you feeling for the grand final? Do you reckon you can get up? After the siren kick, oh, Jesus, what a thriller. Absolute thriller. Chaz, Shorty, I cried Saturday night. Oh, mate. Are you a Bombers man? Oh, geez. Here we go, Tom. Still on my... Oh, fuck. Not the liquor license. Jesus Christ. Oh, Tom, you're a dangerous man. Harvey, so we now meet the Gisborne rookies again in the grand final, repeat of last year. Wow. Good luck, mate. Let us know how you go. I did have the beanie on in the thumbnail. I forgot about that. Cheers. Good to see. I made it for the quiz. That's it, mate. Luke, read my last message. I was sort of scanning a few. Sorry, mate. Luke, if Richmond beat Hawthorn, I'll buy a pig and wear it on my head when... Nice, mate. Yeah, it would be a serious upset. Carl, no, not me. A quiz. I can't. No hope. Oh, geez. Well, on that note, let's get that quiz going. Any danger of my saved details popping up? Give me 1 sec. Jeez. I mean, any danger of this thing technology just working out for me. There we go. Sometimes it saves my details and sometimes not. It's so confusing. All right. So as you guys would know, that's where we've got to go. Look, it's where we got to roll into. Bring the pig to school. I might have to at some point. Oh, yeah, I've heard that stuff with a credit card. You got to be careful, don't you? Yeah, maybe like on last day of school, I bring the pig along. I don't think he would survive. I think someone would destroy the poor guy. or steal him. Who knows? All right, the quiz code is loading. Yeah, look, it'll be an interesting game against the Saints, Harvey. Very interesting. All right, we got the code 707 9962. 707 Numlock at help. 707 9962. Yeah, I think we'll win, but it's one of those games where you guys got nothing to lose. You're playing decent footy. You just never know. Winter, I want to dare you to wear that for a full day. Yeah. Look, maybe in my spare time I might, but geez, I'd never live it down at school, I don't think. SDS making my quiz debut for the year. Here we go. Here we go. Good luck, mate. Good to see it. Oh, yeah, the quiz code should be there, Winter. Should be there for you now. Norwich, I've been thinking about the quiz and winning it for the first time after 12 appearances. This will be my 13th. Good luck, mate. Good luck. Josh Martin, apparently Melbourne are out of the race for Houston. Geelong and the Hawks. Wow. I didn't realise we were in the hunt for it. Righto. I'd love him. I'd love to have him. Winter is in the quiz. Good stuff. Jack, come. Oh, Steve. Let's round up one. Steve, let's round up first and second. Right, there we go. Here we go. Chaz, I'm going to do what the Dons couldn't and win. Someone give me the bear, Zayden. Oh, jeez. We got 17 in the quiz. We'll give it 5 or so minutes. Give people a few. There's some fucking funny names in here. Oh, jeez. Bizarre scenes. All right. If anyone's still floating around, we got 26 in the thing, so we got 18 in there. Harvey, weather was warm today, which was weird, but also great. Yeah, no, it was a nice day today. I'm a big fan of the weather when it's like that. But it's taken a turn. Like, it's not looking great coming back. SDS, oh my God, just realised I'm on Kahoot, not Blook it. Oh, mate, you won't get far there. Are you on? Let us know when you're in. Winter's back. Luke, no more Olympics. Oh, no, mate. I was into him a bit, but not like crazy into him. Wasn't on a very good time zone, but yeah, you do get used to just chucking them on. SDS, yeah, exactly. Alice Smith says hi. I wonder if that's a familiar face from school. Jack, I'm coming back to Oz in March and April next year, Shorty. Brad and I are going to grab beers. Would love to meet you in SDS at some point. Yeah, absolutely, mate. I'll be down for that. Seem like a good fella, mate. So, yeah, let us know. I'll be down for that. Harvey, thoughts on breakdancing? Yeah, look, I think Raygun's probably not going to quit the day job, but I don't know what that was. So bizarre. But isn't it crazy? Like, she's just blown up. I don't know for how many good reasons. I don't know if you want to be known for that, but yeah, strange. Very strange. Carl, ray gun shorty. Take on the big topics. Front foot. Yeah, not sure about it, mate. I'm not sure how she was our best applicant for the women's breakdancing. I could have seen people on a Saturday night with better moves than that. SDS says, done deal. Jack, you're a legend. Shorty, I've heard he's buying. Oh, Shorty, I've heard he's buying all the beer. Oh, mate. Not after me tooth implant, bro. That's setting me back 6K, mate. There's the code just for anyone who hasn't. We'll start it. I reckon we're not going to get too many more in. We've got 23 in there. There's only 26 watching. So I'll give it like 30 odd seconds and we'll get going. Winter, I'm on my TV too. Nice. Got all the screens going on. Carl got a stick tracksuit and a something for her trouble. This logo just always blocks out some of the comments. So hashtag winning. Yeah, it was and a free trip. Yeah, right. Yeah. And hey, credit to her. She's been to more Olympics than I have. All righty, let's do it. Hey, good luck, guys. We'll start the quiz. All the best. And like I said before, if you weren't here earlier, I reckon this is a bit of a tough quiz. So I reckon you'll be doing well. I think anyone will be doing well to get more than 10. Oscar Allen kicked the match-winning goal against the Roos on Saturday, crumbing a kick from which player's shot at goal. So who kicked it at the goal to lead to the crumbs? Was it Jake Waterman, Tim Kelly, Andrew Gaff, or Liam Ryan? Still don't know how North lost that, to be honest, but somehow they did, and it was Andrew Gaff who kicked it in. Okay, a few thought it was Waterman. There you go. No, Gaff marked and didn't think he'd have the trip, and he didn't. Norwich, Chautauqua, Michael Walters, Team DR, and Josh M. rounds out the leaderboard. Question 2. In that match, Tristan Cherry had a career high how many possessions? 23, 28, 26, or 30? And for owners of Tristan Cherry, you'll probably have a bit of an advantage around this one. What's going on, Tom? How are you? He had a ridiculous 30 touches, and 12 years got that right. That is huge for a ruckman, isn't it? That's sort of like Dean Cox, Brodie Grundy at his best sort of stuff. In quickest was Ozjan, Norwich, GB Lana, Shorty Bendover, and Chautauqua. So Norwich is on top. Chautauqua, Makaza, Lukey Mack, and Ozjan. There's some hectic names in this one, I tell you. Question 3. In Collingwood's, that's meant to be Friday night thriller with Sydney, how many of the Pies starting 22 made their AFL debut at another club? So this was so I call up the quiz sometimes on a Friday night on the radio, and this was one of the questions. And yeah, it was a good question, so I thought I'd recycle it. You know, you've got quite a few, and I think you might be surprised. I'll be surprised by it. 11. So 11 at different clubs. Crazy. So that was a tough one. Only 4 got it right, and the quickest were GB, Small Hands, Buck, and Lance Bananas. There you go. And in first place, equal first, Norwich and GB. And Lana's into third. Look out. Here we go. Question 4. Which of these Bulldogs has played the most games? Caleb Daniel, Tim English, Jack McRae, or Bailey Dale? It was not actually that close from memory. So it's Jack McRae. 14 interviews getting that right. And yeah, it was I think he played quite a few more games than those guys. Small Hands SDS, Harvey, Bazzo, Norwich, and Jackie Butcher. So Norwich, he'll be on top now. Takes the lead. Small Hands Makaza. Lans is there, and GB Lana as well, with the controversial name is in 5th. Question 5. Gold Coast now has 3 players to have kicked the goal after the siren to win the match. Which of these Suns has not done this? Mac Andrew, Noah Anderson, Carmichael Hunt, or Luke Russell? So, of course, 3 of those names have kicked a goal after the siren to win the game for the Suns. One of them's the odd one out. You let me know who. And I think this one's relatively easy. It is, of course, Luke Russell, who did have a pretty famous goal for the Suns in their first ever victory, but it was not after the siren. That's a reckless name. Ozjan, Harvey, Michael Walters, and Libba. Just be careful with some of those names because some of those names might be about people who are 13. So just be mindful of that. Essendon now has the unwanted stat of having a goal after the siren kicked against them to win the match in each of the last 3 years. That's a mouthful. Who were these players? So, of course, you've got Mac Andrew. Who were the other 2? To kick goals against the Dons to sink them after the siren. Jamie Elliott and Dan Houston were the guys we are looking for. Bark on top there. Loose Bud Studi, Harvey, Lukey Mack, and Josh M. So how's the leaderboard looking? Norwich, Lukey Mack, Chautauqua, Small Hands SDS, and Harvey into 5th. Question 7. In Hawthorn's dominant win over the Blues, 3 players led the goal-kicking list with 3 majors. Which of these players did not do so, only kicking 2 goals on Sunday? Couple of long questions in there from Shorty. Must getting creative on the old question. So 3 of these players kicked 3 on the weekend. 1 kicked 2. Who kicked the 2 snags? I can't remember who it was, actually. I think it was Ginnivan. It was Ginnivan. So 11 of you's getting that right. Bazzo, Norwich, Shorty Bendover, and Lance in 5th. She's 4th overall. Norwich, Licky Mac, Ozjan, Chautauqua. This would be huge if Lana wins. This would be huge. Question 8. Despite winning the game, she gets a Geelong question too. Geelong only had 1 of the top 10 ball winners on the ground. Who was it? Brian Myers, Paddy Dangerfield, Max Holmes, or Ollie Dempsey? Crazy to win a game, and 9 of the top 10 ball winners were from the Dockers. That's sort of the way the Cats are playing at the moment. I think it was Brian Myers. Wowee. Only 4 got that right. Ella Smith, Buck, PL, and Norwich, who could have a big lead now. He is 40-odd points clear. Wowee. Question 9. Which of these demons has played the most games? Clayton Oliver, Jack Viney, Christian Petrarca, or Max Gawn? Bit of a tough one here, I reckon. I just picked these out because, they're the superstars of the Melbourne generation. And I would have got this wrong. I often pick out these names and guess myself. I would have got it wrong. I thought it was Viney, I think, and I'm pretty sure it was Gawn. Yeah, so Gawn, I think it's about 5 or 10 games separate them. And it split you guys down the middle there. Team DR, Chautauqua, Riz, Michael Walters, and PL. So none of the leaders on there, so that doesn't shake it up too much. But Lucky Mac closes in, Chautauqua, Riz, and Josh M into 5th. Question 10. Young Giant Darcy Jones kicked back-to-back goals to put the Giants in front late in their clash with, not the Giants, with the Lions, actually. But who kicked the final goal of the game? Hopefully that made sense, even though I called the Lions the Giants. So we're looking for the final goal of the game. Jones went bang, bang. And then was it Cadman, Toby Green, Hogan, or Danaher who kicked the final goal of the game? It was a cheeky little snap, I believe, and it was Cadman. 15 is you getting that right. Small hands SDS, Buck, Bazzo, Michael Walters, and Team DR. So Walters is doing all right. He's 6th. Norwich, he's got a 35-point lead. Lukey Max, Small Hands, Joshie M, Chautauqua. He might be hard to chase down here, Norwich. I think this is his debut win too. I think you said you played it 13 times. Which player was nicknamed Diesel through the 80s and 90s? Now, I know we don't often go deep in the history sometimes, but I thought, something a bit of a different question here. And you would know, I reckon. I know we're going 80s and 90s. There's probably some younger folk in the quiz, but very well known, even in modern times. And that was Greg Diesel Williams. 18 if you're getting that right. Well played. GB, Lana, Ozjan, Bazzo, Team DR, and GG in 5th. Quickest. Overall, Norwich, 30-point lead. Lukey Max, Chautauqua. Team DR moves into 5th, and I think it was Josh M 4th. So he might be impossible to beat. I don't think he can make up that lead, but who kicked the ball inside 50 to set up Mac Andrews' contested mark and goal after the sign on Saturday night? Was it Sammy Flanders, Sam Collins, Will Powell, or Matt Rowell? So good luck. I think Norwich is going to be tough to beat. Don't know if you can make up 35 points. Sam Collins, okay, I thought that might have slipped a couple up, but yeah, you've obviously seen that highlight quite a bit. In 3rd place was Team DR, who finished well late, but it was Norwich. Will win. Right, he's got the points. Well played, Norwich. Good stuff. That was your first ever win, was it, mate? Let us know. And he got 10 out of 12. Good effort. Lukey Mack got 10 out of 11, it's telling me. So I don't know what happened there. Josh M 4th, Lukey Mack 5th. Then we got Michael Walters, Ozjan, McCuzzer, Small Hands, Lana, Riz, GG, Harvey, Shorty. Nice. Good stuff. Thanks to everyone who joined in. Well played. Norwich, give me my money. Yes, I finally won. There you go. Good stuff. Missed the starter's pistol, finished 11th. So clear, moral victory. Yeah, good, Carl. And the pig comes off. See ya, pig. Good stuff. SDS got kicked out twice. So when you get kicked out, are you able to come back in? Like, I don't know. I've heard a few people say it kicks you out. I don't know why it does that, so I do apologise, but he did. He went the old Ackermanis. He talked the talk and walked the walk, that is for sure. G-Money, take it easy, pal. Have a good rest of the week. You too, mate. Thanks very much. Thanks to everyone who's popped in and had a few questions and comments. Appreciate you getting involved, particularly this stage of the year when, there's not too much to talk about SuperCoach-wise, but it's always good to just jump on and have a bit of a chat. Luke got the last question right, but didn't get any points. Yeah, right. That's a bit weird. Norwich, got my own team, one wrong, my mistake. That's right. Good stuff. See you, mate. Well played. Flag pies. I was Chautauqua, the grey flashing. Pretty happy with that result. Yeah, I know. You're certainly living up to the name. Makaza, wish us both luck in our prelim and hopefully meet in the GA. That's it, mate. Good luck. Carl, tidy work, shorty. And next, cheeky Suntory. Well earned. Yeah, it was a tough quiz, Luke. It was. Winter, when's your next live? I normally do it every Wednesday. So, see you, Aiden. Have a good night, mate. Yeah, I'll pretty much go live on TikTok Wednesday at 7 o'clock and, like 7:45 on YouTube. Woody T, do you think Fish will get named? I actually think he will with the Sheasel injury. So, yeah, I think he might. Cheers. Love you, Shorty. See you next week. Thanks, mate. Hey, cheers for that, guys. See you, Flag Pies. Good stuff, Luke. I'll see you next week, mate. I might sign off anyway. We'll go eat a filthy Milo, I think, and probably watch the midweek tackle, a bit of AFL 360 and chill out. So, yeah, thanks again. I'll be back with some preview content on Thursday, both your TikTok and YouTube variety. So, good stuff. I'll talk to you all soon. Cheers, guys.